Hello students, in this tutorial I am going to look at online searching tips, searching strategies that you will need to use when you're searching in our library databases. Here we have a list of some of our library databases that we subscribe to. Now let's look at what is a library database first of all before we move into the searching strategies. A library database is simply made up of a collection of information sources that is inclusive of journal articles, conference papers, ebooks, research articles, encyclopedia, and dictionaries in one platform. That as a whole is referred to as a library database. Now remember, different library databases makes up our online library collection. Now let's look at some of the strategies that you use to search in our library databases. Searching in library databases is not the same as searching in Google, the search engine. Google, the search engine, you can use questions, you can use statement as well, but it's not the same when it comes to library databases. So let's look at keywords, synonymous and phrases searching, and then we also look at Boolean operators. How do you search using the three searching strategies? Let's look at what a keyword is. A keyword is simply meaningful words which makes up your search term. Now, let's say we're looking for information on education in Namibia. The keywords here will be education and Namibia. Looking at our search library catalog search box here, look how I have entered these two keywords. I have separated them with a comma. You are instructing the database to find information or publication that brings you information with education, discussing education, and that is from the Namibian context only. Now, I should let you know that articles words like and the don't count in searching library databases. So avoid using the education in Namibia as a keyword or search term, for instance. It will not get you enough information, and that is also relevant because the other articles words that you use don't count. Sometimes you have to change your keywords to synonymous. Now let's look at our example here on education in Namibia. What will be the synonymous that we can use for the keyword education? Just remember that synonymous is words similar to or meaning almost the same. Now what is our initial keyword here is education. So we have to find words that means more or less the same or similar to the word keyword education. Words such as teaching, training, schooling, instruction, and pedagogy means or are similar to the word education. So remember in your search box, when you type in these keywords, you have to always separate them with a comma. So using the keywords such as teaching, comma, training, comma, Namibia can get me results to do with education in Namibia. Let's look at now how you use your phrase in searching for information. Sometimes you can combine your keywords with the phrases. What are phrases? Phrases is a combination of two or more words. But now remember that it should be meaningful when you combine these two words. It should be something that is meaningful. Let's look at our example, education in Namibia. A phrase that I can come up with is, for example, school education. I can combine it with the keyword Namibia, and always remember to separate your phrases with keywords using a comma in between. Now remember, where can you get more ideas to formulate your keywords? You can use your assignment question. Sometimes you can look at the article's keywords. Normally, after or below the abstract of an article, you find keywords on that specific topic that is discussed in that specific article. So that can help you build up more keywords that you can use to continue searching in your searching for information in our library databases. Our last searching tip that we'll look at is the Boolean operators. Boolean operators is made up of three operators. The most basic ones is and, or, not. These are the ones that we refer to as Boolean operators. So when we combine phrases and keywords, we are creating a search term. So normally you have to use them in capital letters as they are. So let's look at a combination of our phrase and a searching term in this search box. We have combined the phrase Namibia education and schooling so that we can still get information on the education in Namibia. Let's look at OR, how OR operates. When you use the OR operator, you get information on both. Let's say here in this example, we have vegan and vegetarian. So you can still get information on vegan and vegetarian. So anything with information on vegetarian, it will be part of the result. Any source with information on vegan, it will also be part of the result. And then we have the NOT operator. How the NOT operator works is that it gets you information and excludes the others. So we're looking for information on vegan but not vegetarian. So any publication with information on vegetarian diet will be excluded the moment you use the NOT operator. So these are the two most basic searching strategies I should share with you and that you should use in our library databases. In the next tutorial, we will cover two more other searching tips, which is the wildcards and truncation.